please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is ATER, Aterian. This finishes at $4.67 today. That is up 21.3%. So this stock has been trending the past couple of days, and I believe it got over 6,000 mentions today on StockTwits. So one of the more popular stocks today. So we're going to analyze it. It's been a while since we talked about ATER. We covered it a couple months ago, back when it went over 15. I pulled back very significantly since then, but past couple of days it's been on a run. So let's analyze here. So really no reason to justify this price action. No company specific news. Not really sure why it's been running so hard here the past couple of days. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup appears to be 210, the low, and there can be multiple possible tops. It can be $5.65, $6.80, $8, $10, $17, or even $19. Although I do think the most realistic top would be $5.65, but those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock may come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. And then we do have a gap down at $8.50, so that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to $8.50 eventually to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And then today we had a gap up at $3.90. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back down to $3.90 to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to $4.50. So that is a bearish indicator for Monday. That is suggesting that the stock will sell off on Monday. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now, this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 510 and 460. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 510, 565, 610, 640, 680, 745, $8, 865, 910, 955, 995, and then 1045. There is resistance above 1045, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 460, 410, 355, 305, 255, 210, and then 140. So right now at this current price, 467, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 680 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get pretty wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 680. RSI is currently at 73, so that is overbought and overvalued, so be careful guys. And this did 86 million in volume today. Very significant volume, way above the average of 7 million. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So longer term, this appears to be a good stock to buy and hold to diamond hands. Getting some really strong bullish indicators in the long term, in the cup and handle and gap down at 850. In the short term here though, it is starting to look pretty bearish. Got some strong bearish indicators in the high RSI, aftermarket action, and gap up at 390. So I do think this is due for a little bit of a pullback in the short term. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Again, this is currently overbought and overvalued. I think it's going to pull back in the short term. So I don't like the current entry of 467. If you want to go long, I would hold off. Wait until this pulls back down to 390 where the gap is. And I think that'd be a pretty good entry. It may even go lower than that. But I would support going long at 390 and lower. And if it pulls back below 390, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And if you want to go short, not financial advice, it's an okay play. Personally, I wouldn't go for it. Again, I do think this is due for a pullback in the short term. Should pull back down to 390 to fill the gap. And from this current price of 467, that would be over a 15% downside, about a 15 to 20% downside. So there's decent money there, but it's not the most money in the world. It's a decent play. I would say going short here would be a medium risk, medium reward play. I say medium risk because there is still more upside potential. Again, I do think this may come back up to 565 to complete the cup. But really shouldn't be too much more upside potential. Still risk involved though. And medium reward play because, again, 15 to 20% downside. Pretty decent money. So, personally, I wouldn't go for it. I think there are better short plays out there in the market. But it is a decent play. So I can't support going short at 467 and higher. And I would cover at 390 once this fills the gap. So decent short play. But personally, I wouldn't go for it. I think there are better plays out there in the market. But yeah, pretty straightforward, guys. Long term, looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Strong bullish indicators in the long term. But in the short term, been running pretty hard for the past couple of days. Looks like it's due for a pullback. So if you want to go long, I would hold off to 390 where the gap is. And if you want to go short, not the greatest play in the world, but pretty decent. So if you want to do that, I would support it and I would say cover at 390 where the gap is. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER, Aterian. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace out.